Okay.
Should we do touch the animals? Yeah.
Just look, just pretend.
I'll look, yeah, that's it, I'll pretend.
How about the horseshoe crab?
No, that looks a little dangerous, actually.
This thing?
Yes.
No, it's really.
You know, they call it horseshoe crab, but you know, it's more closely related to spiders.
Yeah.
Oh.
That doesn't make him feel that it's any less dangerous.
Ow! No, I'm just kidding.
If God had meant you to poke them, he would have put them on land, not in the water.
So, Joe, what are we up to today? What's happening?
Well, we're driving to beautiful marine land to visit the Whitney Laboratory for Marine Biosciences. The Whitney Marine Laboratory is known nationally and internationally. There are not a lot of marine laboratories with the scope and capability of the Whitney Marine Laboratory. Veronica?
Welcome, Joe.
Hi, how are you?
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Glad you could make it out here
Yeah, on this
today.
balmy summer day.
And how about this? Welcome to snowy Florida, the Sunshine State being hit with a historic snowstorm.
Okay, where's there the least wind, do you think? We are here on probably the coldest day of the year, if not one of the most coldest days of the year. So what are your plans for the laboratory? We really have not had much of a chance to talk,
Yeah.
because I'm new, you're new.
The laboratory in place of the laboratory is extraordinary, right? So the local environment, the biodiversity, being right here next to the marine organisms that we want to study. And the mission of the lab is to use the marine organisms to understand human health, right? What can the diversity here tell us that we can't explore using mouse or normal models, right? And now we have going in incredibly technologically advanced marine lab facility, which we'll show in a little bit. And you know, we have molecular biology, genomics, bioimaging, a lab equipped to do real technologically focused science.
All right.
Let's see the new building.
Yes,
What do you
absolutely.
think?
It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, look at this!
Holy moly! I never thought I'd see you in a Hawaiian shirt today. But tell us about this, because I've never seen one of these. What is that?
Go.
No. You go right ahead.
Pencil
What
sea
is it?
urchin.
Oh, that's a sea urchin.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rule is if you wouldn't eat it, like this is,
Uh-huh.
we would just pull that off.
Right.
And you're gonna take like 3 ribs of the lettuce,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna shove it down in.
Okay.
This is a green feeder.
Okay.
So it's kind of a salad bar also.
I drove 60 miles, and now I'm going to have
You're gonna
to
make
work
salad. Sorry.
for no pay. No, that's all right. That's all right.
I cannot.
Anything for the sea turtles. I had proposed just giving them the leftover Caesar salad from lunch, but Mark was dubious about that.
Okay. I guess he had a.
Oh, I see. He's going to consume it. Use all my culinary skills to make this happen. Am I a qualified biologist after I finish this?
Certainly for the husbandry role. So yes.
All right, we'll make these stick up to make them enticing like that.
Would you like to go put it in their tank right now?
Sure.
I think you.
I think she's tricking me into touching them. I think that's what she's doing.
You just had lunch. You ate and you washed your hands, so we're all good.
Yeah, did they wash their hands? That's the question.
So, if you would, all you have to do is just sort of hold it out over the water and drop it in. It can drop into the square.
Will it sink or float?
It's going to sink.
It's going to sink? Okay. Oh, nice warm water. I may keep my hands in here for a while.
No, you cannot.
Just let it go?
Let it go. All right, and then we just keep an eye.
Wow.
What Beetlejuice does.
He knows me. He could tell. Came right over. So Mark was complaining bitterly that, you know, people couldn't come here because, as I mentioned to you on the drive over, there are no hotels near here. You have to drive 20, 25 minutes to get to a hotel. So people couldn't come and stay on site. And so we talked about, you know, how can we do this? And eventually the University of Florida funded the construction of the first one bungalow. And so you've got 5 of them now? Six, and they're constantly occupied with researchers and graduate students and interns. So it makes the laboratory a much more vibrant and working, you know, research laboratory.
You know, I'm a big believer that you go after the most important question out there and that you bring to bear whatever approaches are needed for that. And that can be from biology, from chemistry, from physics. It can be working with engineers for their tools and their approaches. And it can be working with computer scientists, machine learning, AI, to help analyze your data. And so going after the most important questions and building that collaborative group so that you can really answer them. You know, and no one person is trained in all of this. So you have to bring the mix of people, have them working closely together, have them focused with the same visions and passion, working towards the same goal. And I think Whitney's so well suited to do that.
No, but Leonardo, he's the brains of this operation. I call him the fish whisperer. He's an amazing ability to make baby fish, like better than anybody in the world.
Wow, okay, well that's good. I'm impressed with your snapper.
You saw
That'd make a great dinner. Yeah, make a great dinner.
No, don't think that, please. No.